I believe what makes marriage so unique and what makes marriage so special is that unlike any other relationship, you have two individuals who come from two total different backgrounds, have two total different experiences, and whatever other differences might exist between the two of you, you are asked to come together as one. Thank God I'm married. That's right, I said it. Thank God I'm married. What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy E.T. and welcome to a new and improved edition of Thank God I'm Married. What some would say is a resurrection edition of Thank God I'm Married. Look guys, I am super excited. As most of you know, we are celebrating 26 plus years of marriage. That's right, 26 plus years, right? And so I was having a conversation with Dee, and after that conversation, I knew I had to bring it back. And look guys, this is bigger than just TGIM. Like, we are about to provide marriage and families with information that's gonna help you guys get to a whole other level. So real quick, let me just tell you what happened. So Dee and I are testifying, like, we're talking about 30 plus years of being together, right? And Dee says it won't always be like this. That's the word, guys. It won't always be like this. She told me to tell you guys that where your focus goes, your energy flows, right? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So I'm talking to somebody out there, right? And maybe you're going through what we went through. And she just went back. She talked about just the financial struggles that we had gone through. Guys, I'm talking about it was so bad, we would be under the bed looking for quarters. Like, we'd open up our drawers looking for quarters, right? We'd be in the car and looking under the seats for quarters. Why? There was a restaurant called Lee's Chicken, and they used to sell a box of wedges for $1. That's right, we would eat wedges for lunch, for dinner, look, for breakfast, right? We just didn't have any money. We were college students, 19 when we got married, right? But Dee was reminiscing and she was like, look at where we are now, right? Look at where we are now. We own homes. Look at where we are now. She was just talking about her business and my business and the things that we're doing. And so Dee said, make sure you tell them that it won't always be like this, right? So I'm coming back with this edition telling you that no matter where you are in your relationship, Dee told me to tell you it won't always be like this. But she said what they have to know. Here's the strategy. Here's the key, right? Here's the first principle, the first tip she wanted me to give you. She says that when you got married, like, and you walk down that aisle, right, when the ladies were buying their dresses and, trying on, all this stuff, and they were getting their, maids honoring to get together, the guys were getting their guys together. Dee was like, look, I was just thinking about how happy we were going to be. I was just thinking about, how we were going to finish school, and I was thinking about the house that we would live in. Dee said that she never focused on the bad times. And so there are those of you out there right now, look, you're making your marriage worse. Not because you're not going through, I'm not suggesting that you're not going through a trial and tribulation. Like, I'm not trying to minimize, your struggle, minimize what you guys are going through. But what I'm telling you is if you make that your focus, you got to go back to the time when you were dating. You got to go back to the time you got engaged. You got to go back to the time you walked down the aisle. You got to go back to that honeymoon, right? And you got to make that your focus, right? Because what you're going through right now, it won't always be like this. Like, what you're going through, the stress that you're going through, it's not going to always be like this. And so we've gone through issues with finances. We've gone through Dee's MS. Listen to me. When she first got diagnosed, where she was physically and where she is now, it's a total difference. Like, she's 1,000 times better. Why? Because I wasn't focusing on those long needles. I wasn't focusing on her giving herself injections every day. I wasn't focused on when she was fatigued. I wasn't focused on the pain that she was going through. I wasn't focused on that. I was focused on exercise. I was focusing on changing her diet. I was focusing on her getting her strength back. I was focusing on those lesions coming off her brain. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. And so again, I know you're going through some stuff right now. I know it's hard times right now, but I need you to, very first episode, I need you to get focused. I need you to start dreaming again. I need you to start thinking about where you want your marriage to be. I want you to think about your communication skills, and I want you guys to think about communicating effectively. Like, I want you to think about traveling. I want you guys to think about having nice things, being able to spend time together. I want you to think about your family. Like, I want you to think about your future. I want you to stop thinking about the negative. Look, you are self-sabotaging. You're spending so much time talking about what she doesn't do that you're forgetting about what she does do. You're spending so much time talking about what you don't have have, that you're not focused on what you do have. So, hey, it's your boy E.T. saying, look, very first thing I need you to do, I need you to get out a piece of paper, right? I need you to write down all the stuff you have. Don't talk about what you don't have. I want you to write down everything you have. I want you to talk about all the positive. Like when you talk to your wife, when you talk to your husband, I only want you to talk about the positive. E.T., what about the negative? You acting like it don't exist. No, I'm just saying, let's not give that the energy, all right? Let's not make that the focus, right? All right, so do me a huge favor. Write down everything you love. Everything you love about her. Everything you love about her. Write down all the positive experience. And on the other side, I want you to write down your future. Like, I want you to remember, right, what you're waking up for, why you love each other. I want you to remember what you got into this for in the first place. And listen to me, I want you to want your marriage to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. That's number 2. Look, I'm only giving you 2 things. The first one, look, it won't always be like this, right? It won't always be like this. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. And number 2, you gotta want your marriage to succeed as bad as you want to breathe. And I'm telling you, if you're willing to go all in, if you're willing to go all out, if you're willing to invest in your marriage, if you're willing to forget about the past, if you believe we could turn it around, if you believe we can salvage this thing, if you believe it's not over, if you believe in love and you believe in each other and you believe in your future, guys, we can get through this. So it's your boy E.T. saying, hey, how bad do you want it? Come on, how bad do you want it? And I hope you want it as bad as you want to breathe. Once again, this has been an edition of Thank God I'm Married. It's your boy E.T. saying it takes 2 to make a thing go right.